Every day in the USA, people find themselves in court.
All right, and so we are on the record. We're recalling the matter of the City of Wyandotte versus Tracy Carter, 25379-241206.
Right here.
A and B.
Field lawyer on behalf of Tracy Carter. Tracy Carter joins us via Zoom from the jail. Ms. Carter, can you hear us? Would you state your name, please?
Tracy Carter.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. And today is, well, let's see here. Ms. Carter's in custody on new charges. She's currently on probation in this court and a jail review as well. And there was a warrant for her arrest for her failure to appear November 7th. And so as to the new charges, counsel, as to the arraignment.
My client waived formal reading and stands mute, Your Honor. We'd ask the matter be adjourned for purposes of completing plea negotiations.
All right, we will schedule this matter for pretrial. Well, let's see here. We can do April 2nd. You're good. That's right, 8:45?
Yes.
The court will also arraign on the warrant on the 24 matter. We'll set up for a probation violation hearing, jail review on April 2nd at 8:45 a.m. Counsel as to bond.
As to bond, my client's current circumstances financially are very poor. She has been out of work since August and has essentially been suffering a period of homelessness. Difficult to argue that she has a probation violation hearing hanging over her head, which we could address today. That's the court's prerogative, of course. However, beyond that, whatever consideration the court can give.
Well, ma'am, you're not residing at your home in Detroit anymore?
Can you repeat that, ma'am?
You're not residing at your home in Detroit anymore?
No, ma'am. I lost that when I went to jail in August.
Then why are you still putting it on your advice?
It's my mailing I apologize. It is my mailing address. That is why I've been using it as my mailing address, because I can't afford to get a P.O. box. And I'm still looking, I've been looking to the churches that do the food drives that do allow you to get mail there. I've been in search of one of those.
Okay, well, ma'am, I'm still a little bit confused. You said you lost that house when you were.
I didn't lose the house. It's my mother's home. It's a family's home. And my mother put me out. So I still use the address for my mail.
Okay. And if you were to test right now, ma'am, what's in your system?
You say what, ma'am?
If you were to test right now, what would be in your system?
Okay.
Okay. So, are you working? Are you working?
So, I am not.
Why not?
Because the last time I put in for an application, and basically that's when I was made aware of the warrant that I had. They did not hire me due to the warrant, and And then the job was located a little further than where I had actually asked to be placed, so I could not get there.
Okay, well, ma'am, you're telling this court you don't have the ability to, you don't have the funds to get a PO box, but yet somehow you have the funds to obtain the drugs that are alleged to be in your system. The court will note that this party is on probation to this court for a possession charge. Well, possession of drug paraphernalia, because the possession of controlled substance was dismissed. How do you know the person you were in the vehicle with?
Yes, I do.
All right, given Ms. Carter's, lack of stable housing, her lack of ties to this community, the fact that she's currently on probation in a jail review and failed to appear previously on that matter, and now she's in custody for the same charges she's on probation for, the court's going to order a $7,500 10% bond. In the event you post bond, you're not to possess or consume any alcohol or drugs unless prescribed, and you also are not to be released without GPS tether through the Wayne County Jail.
Can you repeat that, Your Honor?
I'm sorry?
Can you repeat the last part? I didn't, it's hard to hear you.
In the event you post bond, you may not be released without a GPS tether.
Okay,
Okay, thank you.
thank you.
All right, see you back on April 2nd. Have a good day. Okay, this is one day.
Hi, Mr. Probst.
Yes. Oh, he was with, Miss,
Co-defendant.
what's it?
There was a co-defendant.
Yes, I have been reading right now. Butter. All right, is that Mr. Probst? Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the city of Round Rock, Dennis Probst, 25378 A and A, B, and C.
Your Honor, good afternoon, Richard T. Serrano, appearing as MIDC counsel on behalf and with my client presently in custody. And Your Honor, we're here for arraignment only. Please state your name, sir.
Dennis Probst.
All right, and good afternoon, and as to the arraignment counsel?
Your Honor, I'm explaining my client's nature of the charges against him. He understands them. Hereby, we waive formal reading today, stand mute as for plea not guilty to be entered on his behalf.
All right, the court will read the formal reading, enter plea of not guilty for purposes of the arraignment. Schedule this matter for pre-trial on April 2nd at 8:30 a.m. And as to bond counsel.
Your Honor, my client tells me that he personally has no income. He's lives alone. And Your Honor, he's asked me to try to see if he can get a personal bond in this matter. I said, well, that's in the discretion of the court. So we asked the court to consider. He tells me he's on probation for parole, nothing pending. Your Honor, I don't know if that's true or not, but we hope the court be reasonable in its assessment of bond. Thank you.
All right, sir, you're not working?
I'm disabled now. Your Honor, I'm a disabled veteran.
Sir, I'm sorry, I can't understand what you said.
I'm a disabled veteran. I get a fixed income per month. And I volunteer for the VA.
And what branch of the military did you serve in, sir?
United States Air Force, Your Honor.
All right, the court thanks you for your service. Sir, if you're to test today, what's in your system?
I'm sorry.
If
I'm
you
sorry,
test
Your Honor.
today, what is in your system?
Marijuana is probably a little bit of cocaine.
Okay, so somehow you don't have any income, and yet you're still somehow able to, obtain some substances.
Your
How do you
Honor,
know Ms. Carter?
I didn't say I didn't have income, Your Honor. I'm on a fixed income, Your Honor, from the VA disability.
How do you know Ms. Carter?
Oh, shit. I met her through a friend of mine about 8 months ago, Your Honor.
Your Honor, just what he's told me, that he said that when he was arrested, one of the sergeants told him his bond would more likely be $250. But they told him that's in the discretion of the court. You could probably post that, Your Honor.
Well, sir, you don't have any ties to this community. You have a significant criminal history, and for purposes of the safety of the community, the court has some concerns as to why you're even here in this community to begin with. Other than perhaps for some illegal activity, I'm not sure. The court's going to order a $2,500 10% bond. In the event you post bond, so you're not to possess or consume any alcohol or drugs unless prescribed. We'll see you back on April 2nd. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
April 2nd.